JuSaBRo. You watching another installment of It's the Rap. We're here at RAPCO with Brother Keta.
Yeah.
Brother. It's an honor and a pleasure to be doing this with you.
Thank you. Pleasure and honor to have you present. It's a wonderful moment in my life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're here down here today for two things. First of all, the brother was kind enough to let me shoot my video for members here, and you'll be seeing that on the RAPCO Movement channel. And also, this brother is so deep, and he has so much to say and so much that needs to be heard. So for the next few minutes, and you all please listen, because this brother has a lot to say. For the next few minutes, we're going to be blessed with his words of wisdom and his talents on these. So without further ado, Brother Keta, the floor is yours. Just anything you want to speak on from our communities, our people,
Yes.
our youth, whatever. Brother.
Thank you. I want to take this and put them in phases, and I think this in the proper sequential order. It may give the listening audience an open opportunity to see from the various transitions of different eras how we've been affected politically, in addition to prior to that political transition that came into American mainstream, but how slavery affected the conscience, the social conscience of the ex-slave and the planters, the white planters, of how they perceived the blacks or the Africans who were thus given his emancipation proclamation by Abraham Lincoln administration. What took place thereafter? Before that, I want to speak a little bit about the primordial law. I have a privilege of a book in my possession. And this book describes back in 1853, a little over a decade before the Civil War was enacted, attempted to justify that slavery was inevitable, that was brought down by God. God had a placement to place the dark-skinned race of people on the planet. The book perceived that the subjugation of Africans in diaspora, even to destroy the continent by the various groups that came in, all attempted to justify equally that Africans ought to be put in one, control, denied his liberties, put in disenfranchisement, and lack thereof. If he has no initiative or interest in industry, then that makes him not only vulnerable to show the care of his family, but also this puts him in a despicable position by the various groups on the planet. Well, we certainly want to bring some light and dissipate that and destroy that myth. It's only a myth. There was never a curse upon the Hamitic by virtue of what was stated that Ham looked at the naked body of his father. I have never found that to be relevantly true, but the attempt to justify that his station was going to be held in subjugation and inferior to all other groups is an irony, and plus it is a deception and pressed upon the African man who now in this country indigenously born in the African American. I think, excuse me, I think that if we follow carefully in our chronicle readings, we will find that God has given us the proper station of the hierarchy, because we're the firstborn, the best placement of our land mass on the globe, Africa, and of that, put the formulation together, and we put that discipline together, and we study well and profoundly of the effects of what the other ethnic groups came in and destroyed and dissipated Africa's glory and strength and unity, we will find that it's all very simple, that if we just simply just look at each other as the protector, as the precursor of our own development, and not necessarily listen to the denials of someone who's opposite of you, who tends to read of our historical past and twist that into something that brings us inglorious and also deny us of our freedoms and our rightful station in the art of liberation. And I say that African Americans going to have to really try much harder and better than he has of track record. Now, of course, there were moments when things got better, that he tried his best, and there were development of various stores in the neighborhoods, but he has to try and do something that he has not created but a few times in this country's history. And I'll speak on that in a minute. But shall I get back into drumming another and then we'll go back?
Another drum, bro.
Okay.